Hey y'all, I am back for episode 5, season 5, episode 14 of Black Ink Crew Chicago. A little bit late, but let's get this over with. So it's the morning after Ryan's temper tantrum and Charmaine saying that she wasn't feeling the vibe at the new Nine Mag, and everybody's just kind of recalling the night before. Excuse me, my voice has been in and out lately, so please bear with me. Okay, so what was I saying? So, this is the night after the big blowout, and Charmaine has let us know that she's not really feeling the vibe at the new Nine Mag. And Lily tells us, she lets us know that, hey, she definitely sympathizes with Charmaine, and she understands why she feels that way. I'm also still confused as to why Rachel was there and what purpose she has served this entire season, which has been nothing, but whatever. So the team goes golfing at this good white folks golf course, which is very reminiscent to what Black Ink Crew New York did in the last 1 or 2 seasons ago. So that was non very not creative at all, and also just a forecast letting us know that somebody from Black Ink Crew New York was going to be there, which ended up being Sky. But we'll get there. So they are at the club, and Sky from Black Ink Crew shows up. Four's having a showcase, and I guess she is the surprise that was going to be showing up. So she shows up, and very loud and out of control as usual. But we also see that Nick shows up, and Lily lets us know that, hey, even though me and Charmaine, we decided to be cordial and squash our beef, I don't know if we'll be able to keep it that way considering Neek is here, and I got a problem with Neek. Well, the problem she has with Neek is that Neek was campaigning for people to cancel her back when her and Charmaine was still beefing, and he, she kept calling people niggas. So, Neek don't got nothing to say to her. He has no respect for her, blah, 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 but he's not, saying anything to her. He's just paying her dust, ignoring her, right? Excuse me. So Sky is sitting away from the Black Ink Chicago crew, but she's kind of interacting with the guys or whatever. She's talking, and then it seems like at some point she is really drunk and starts talking a whole bunch of shit and calling, just talking shit about everybody, the Black Ink Crew Chicago, and saying, they're kind of ratchet and ghetto, and that's why she separated herself from them. And the new guy Jet, that's a part of the new Nine Mag, he just kind of shakes his head like, what is she talking about? What is this coming from? And she was like, talking to him like, I will get you fired, just talking cash shit to him, calling him all types of bitches, and launches the drink and continues to launch things, drinks and cups across the room. She hits him square in the temple. And I have to commend Jet because he remained calm under pressure and he did not smack her. He did, I guess he couldn't do anything at that point. We also found out that Charmaine and Van also ended up getting hit in the head with a glass because of Sky throwing things. They escorted her out, but they still ended up letting her back in the club. And Ryan also was over there chit-chatting with her instead of checking her about basically assaulting most of his team members, his family, as he likes to call it. So that was interesting and utter bullshit. But yeah, that's Ryan. So couldn't expect more, right? Okay. Moving on, and then Four gives his performance, and it was, it was all right. It was the Day One A1 song he wrote back, I think in last season, if I'm not mistaken. So Neek and Charmaine are talking, and Neek tells Charmaine like he doesn't need to be interacting with Lily. Forget that peace treaty shit. Like she don't need to really be rocking with Lily at all. Lily can't hear any of this, but Lily is over there talking to the new Samoan looking guy that showed up on the scene this episode, and she's just fuming. She's just chomping at the bit. She can't be quiet. She can't let it go. So she's just decided she's going to go confront Neek and address the situation, the social media fiasco, right? Which may or may not still be happening. I think it was in the past, and she's just still mad about it, right? So, she's going back and forth, and she kind of stands up like she's going to do something. Charmaine gets in between them, and then they break it up. They leave. Charmaine and Neek get a hotel room, and they don't go back to the house. So, yeah. So Lily is very drunk, and she's asking Van, like, hey, Van, I know I left to go to the new shop, but can I come back to the old shop? And Van was like, okay, maybe she's just drunk, but he did say yes, she can go back to the old shop, which is dumb because in my opinion, she's just coming back to fuck with Charmaine at that point. If Charmaine decides to stay at the old shop, which we later learn she doesn't because at the end of the episode, she announces that she can't handle the atmosphere anymore and she's out. But Lily probably wanted to go back to the old shop so that she could continue beefing with Charmaine. It's just fucking childish. All right, um, so now the next day, Lily's back on that I'm grown shit, blah blah blah, and everybody's having a little come to Jesus moment. And Van lets us know that Lily is a part of the team. She is an asset. She's a talented artist, which lets me know she's just because she's a talented artist, they're going to allow her to keep bouncing between the old and the new shop, even though she starts shit and fights with people. Great business model, not really. So, and Charmaine, I think in that moment, Charmaine kind of made up her mind, like, okay, nothing's going to change. They're going to allow Lily to keep doing what she's doing, and I'm done. So she quits NYMEG. So it's a quick review. But next episode, NYMEG and Van are being sued for somebody's tattoo being trash. So that's going to be funny, and I'm ready to see what that's about. So I'll see y'all in the next one.